everyone, welcome back. So yesterday's video done extremely well. It's currently sitting at 30 views as I speak, and it's only 4:15 in the afternoon on Monday. So I'm going to record this video and I'm going to put this up at 10 o'clock tonight, just so then that way it gives you just a little bit more time to realise it's up. I noticed that between the hours of like 12 AM and 6 AM they do the best. So I'm just going to upload this at 10 o'clock and just test that from there. But we're actually going to be reacting to Jeweler breaks down NBA stars' watches with GQ Sports. Never heard of these people, but I got a comment on Instagram asking to react to them. So I'm guessing that this boy here is either a jeweler or he's GQ Sport, if that's who that is. If you have any more recommendations, just let me know in the comments below. And yeah, let's go and see what's going on.
Yo, what's up, GQ? It's your boy Mose The Jeweler, and today we're gonna
So he's Moses the Jeweler, right? Okay.
Watches that they like to rock.
So if I know this right, I take it the channel's called GQ. So does that mean that they put people on to react to, or how does it work? Because I've noticed that there's a few GQ. Well, this channel does like people who can't live without certain things and like stars and stuff like that. So I might react more to this channel, but I've never really heard of these before. Yeah, I don't know anything about this channel at all. But I know that there's something to do with just like breakdowns of stuff and interviewing people who can't live without certain stuff and all that. So yeah.
LeBron James, aka King James.
There we go, LeBron.
Rocking a RM11 blue NTPT carbon. This is a crazy piece over here. This is a whole carbon casing. This is a limited watch. I believe they made 50.
Is that a chronograph?
I do know they made 50 on this red one. It's just a crazy limited piece. A watch like this goes for over $400,000.
$400,000 for a watch like that. That's mental. And to think that I paid about $500 for mine, which is a homage version. It's the Tsar Bomba watch, which is basically, it's an RM lookalike. But yeah, to know that it's $400,000 for that is just unreal.
You either need to be extremely plugged in with Richard Mille, or again, you'd have to go to a gray market dealer, or you could be the all-time leading scorer like LeBron. We got LeBron
That's
over
crazy.
here wearing a Cartier Crash, but this one's a little different.
I've seen a few people wearing that actually. I've never knew what it was.
One that they came out with, and this is in 18 karat rose gold. I mean, this piece is one of my favorites, and who better than LeBron to sport it? This one you can actually see all the open work, and it's done in a solid 18 karat rose gold.
That'd be so hard to make.
As unique as possible. It just looks like a melting clock on his wrist. What I love what they did over here, basically they took the extravagant case and they just put.
So from what I know, and it was either involved in a crash to the point where it looked like that, or it was trapped in a burning building or vehicle or something along them lines.
Put a nice simple black alligator leather band to really make the head.
That looks beautiful.
When you see somebody wearing a watch like that, you want to look in and be like, what the heck is that on his wrist? This is not your usual.
I found that from an Instagram post.
They used blue hands for the hours and minutes, and then they also got.
There's an Instagram post on Instagram obviously, and it's about celebrity watches where they spot celebrities and tell you what their watch is and stuff, and I've seen that a few times.
USA champs over here, baby.
APs?
The AP that Anthony Davis is wearing over here was actually a 25-year anniversary from the original Royal Oak Offshore that Audemars Piguet created back in 1993. So when AP released these back in 2018,
see, I'm not sure about APs.
Two models, the 18 karat rose gold one that Anthony Davis is wearing, and they also released the stainless steel version, which were both numbered to 50 pieces.
If you can hear any noise in the background, my dog is barking a lot. I do apologise.
The special thing about this piece, it has a 173-hour power reserve.
That's crazy.
It's a skeleton movement.
So to put that in perspective, my Tudor is actually the most power reserve watch I've got, and that's 70 hours. So to put that into perspective, that's like over 3 days or something, I'm guessing, just off the top of my head. And that is 170. That's crazy. So you can technically leave that for like a week and it'd be fine.
See whatever's going on inside over there. AD is making it look cool. Ja Morant, baby. He's wearing over here a Cartier Santos large, just a 40 millimeter. And of course my boy went.
See, I don't know why, but for the Cartiers, I like them iced out better than normal.
If you're a good diamond setter, you can do a gorgeous job in the diamond setting. Everything is
flat, that looks so beautiful.
The diamonds are just shining so heavily on there. I have here a two-tone Cartier Santos. This is probably the piece that I sold the most in my life. Cartier Santos iced out is like everyone wants them. It's that starter piece. Ja Morant is making it look cool, you know? I'm selling these bust downs right now for around like 15, 16,000.
That's crazy.
The watch plain is around like 7 grand right now. You get so much watch for not a crazy amount of money. It looks like $100,000 piece on his wrist. Luka Doncic. He's rocking an
Now, see, I would wear that in a heartbeat. Like, because I have my Tudor, I mentioned in the last reaction video, I used to have 2 full-on gold watches. One of them I sell because I got the same price for it as I did 2 years when I first bought it, so I sold it. And the other one I actually lost. I went on holiday one day and I remember taking it off, and I can't remember if I took it off when I was at the pool or in the shops or somewhere. I remember I was outside, I took it off, and then after like 20 minutes of trying to look for it, I couldn't find it and I just gave up. But yeah, except from that, it's mostly two-tone stainless steel I've got, but I would love to rock that. And just a quick one, let me know in the comments, would you like me to try and buy this? Because I've seen this a few places as well, and I know someone who's selling that. And it's this one in particular. Would you like me to buy that and do a review on that? Because I really badly want that. It's the only kind of look-alike AP that, it doesn't say AP anywhere, so it's basically a homage version of a watch. Would you like me to buy that and do a review on that? That's another thing I was looking at, and it just so happens that with this video that links perfectly.
As you can see, he has the 3 chronos in the center of his watch. So this will be a non-chrono AP. So if you look, just a very simple dial.
See, that's still beautiful.
I'm selling these for around 32,000. My chronograph, I have one in stock right now. I'm selling it for around 38,000.
Also, he's a seller as well, right? Okay.
The Joker, Nikola Jokic. You know what I love about this? This is a
classic Rolex.
MVP, multiple time
Love
MVP, and he's just rocking just your casual Rolex back girl. And that's what's so cool about Rolex too, you know? Some people, they want to rock the expensive limited edition pieces, and then you got a guy of his caliber.
So, let me know in the comments below. Are you a fan of the Rolex GMT like this? It could be the Batgirl, the Batman, the root beer, whatever, the Pepsi. Do you like it on a Jubilee, or do you like it on a normal oyster steel bracelet? I think that's what it is. Let me know in the comments, because I've been rotating to that. I did put out a watch collection where I bought a left-handed Sprite watch from a company called JP, but I did recently get rid of that because someone else offered me a deal with it, and I took it in order to buy another watch, which I now have. So let me know in the comments, what do you think about this, because I might inquire about getting one.
Sporting one of the most iconic pieces right now.
So beautiful.
The reason they call it a Batgirl is because of the Jubilee band. If this had an oyster band, it would be called a Batman.
Ah, that makes sense.
Batgirl, of course, is because of the black and blue bezel. The bezel colors is what's going to change from a Batman to a Pepsi.
That looks
Pepsi's
beautiful.
Have the red and blue. The root beer has that brownish and black.
Yes, I was right about that.
Also has the rose gold down the middle, of course. Rob Dillingham. Over here we got Rob Dillingham.
RM.
A unique RM. This is a little different. This is considered as their extra thin. This is the RM 6701 in solid 18 karat rose gold. And again, it's just a sleek look. It's thinner to the wrist.
See, I'm not a fan of them ones, like chrome with black band. I'm not really a fan of that.
Version of an RM, so they'll go with the ultra thin, you know? They'll go for this. And then some people will say, I don't want the extra thin. I want to have the original RM big clunky silhouette so that everyone can see what's on my wrist. Most RMs are limited in numbers. I am not sure if this one is limited. I don't think it is. But again, goes over retail like every RM. And you'd have to reach out to a second-hand dealer to get this piece. Tyrese Halliburton.
This will be a good watch.
Tyrese Halliburton over here. This is a classic timepiece. Day-date 40, reference 228, 238.
Wow.
I got mine over here. It's the same one that he's wearing. You have the silver Roman dial on an 18-karat yellow gold presidential. If you're a watch connoisseur and a watch collector, you must have this in your collection. This is what the U.S. presidents used to wear back in the 70s and 80s. I'm
wondering, I actually looked at one of these. Would you, not a Rolex, but like a homage version of that as well? Because I've got, in about 2 or 3 weeks, I've got a day where I need to wear a classic watch. Do you want me to maybe have a look at one of them and buy one and do a review on that as well? Because I'll happily do a review on this channel as well. I've done it before. Let me know in the comments. It's a day-date as well.
This is like one of the most iconic watches of all time. This is like what screams Rolex. The presidential band, the fluted bezel, that iconic gold look,
just
that
beautiful.
solid look. This is a Day-Day 40.
40 millimeter.
Day-Day 41, which was discontinued back in 2016. And then, of course, they have the Day-Day 36. And you could also get these in lady sizes too, the 26 and 31 millimeter also. If I'm buying a used one, I want to be around 30 grand. For a new one, I would love to stock it around 35. And if I'm winning, you know, I'm hitting a little Mazal Salita on you, you know what I'm saying? Here's the Day-Date that Halliburton was wearing. And then this is the factory green day date, which is one of the hottest dials.
As I say, that's hottest dials because the box is green.
These two is around 20,000 just because of the dial.
That's crazy.
So this is another Cartier crash that Tyrese Halliburton's wearing, and this is a little different than the one that LeBron was wearing. This one has the white dial, so instead of having the skeleton movement, you have the white dial covering the movement. It's a Cartier crash. It's like the most iconic piece of all time. I like that he put.
I've seen that a few times.
That's sporty, that's fun. It's always cool. You spend a lot of money on these watches and you're able to interchange the bands and you feel like you have multiple different watches in one. I remember
that's why I bought my teaser.
Once Kanye wore this. Kanye rocked this piece back in like 2013, and after that, it just shot up and it's still one of the most demanded watches today. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Over here we got Giannis wearing a Breitling Navitimer B01 green chrono. This comes in a 43mm case bag.
Love it matches his suit.
Pops on the black subdials and the black leather strap. You got that white stitching on the leather strap, which I really like too. It's a fun piece if you just want to stay calm. And,
see, I'm not really a fan of leather straps on most watches. I have 2 or 3 watches that are leather straps. I don't wear them. I like bracelets. I wouldn't call this T-Star a strap. I'd say it's a rubber strap, but I mean like a leather strap I don't like.
The case went through a DLC process, basically gave it a black PVD, so it's blackened on the case, and then he got the black leather strap on it. This is an extremely humble and chill piece that Steph Curry's rocking. Casual, everyday, sharpshooter Steph is rocking it right. I've had this in stock before. I sold it for cheap for around like $6,500. You should be able to get these retail.
That's crazy.
Too. I believe you could get a little discount from a dealer. Jimmy Butler. We got a Jimmy Butler over here. Rocking the 5980 Rolex.
Oh, here we go, Patek. Let's go.
It's the thicker case as opposed to the 5711 Nautilus.
Was that 5712?
Obviously known as one of the best at what they do. Jimmy got a crazy collection, and I'm not surprised he has this in his collection. This watch, also the 5980, is discontinued.
5980.
Call a dealer, and you better be ready to wire between $200,000 and $250,000. And at
that's
the height
crazy.
of COVID, they were going for like over 400.
So there's a channel that I have subscribed to on YouTube, where he buys one watch and does like a full 20-minute like review on this one watch, and he has that for like all his watches. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see that, because there is one Grail watch that's a Patek that I like, that I would like to record a video to that reacting. It is the most, when I say all these times where I say that's a beautiful watch, I mean this watch is gorgeous, but it was uploaded 6 years ago and he always does like full on HD videos of them. Let me know if you'd like me to do that, because I would love to make a video on that, but obviously I'm just going with what the terms are and just going with whatever's trending at the moment. But yeah, let me know, because I'd love to do a reaction to that.
It's an expensive timepiece.
It's one of my favourite videos. Wow, he's tall.
We got him wearing a Cartier skeleton. Basically compared to all the Santoses we spoke about.
Okay, so as you can see, oh, I just missed it there. In that picture, that guy looks like he's got small wrists like myself, so anything that looks like a 36 or 38mm might look big, because a lot of 40mm watches I wear look huge, and some people actually mistake them as 42s because my wrists are so small. So I'm surprised that he's got a Cartier for that.
Large. The only difference here is that you have that skeleton opening. Our generation really
That's cool though. I'm a sucker for a skeletonized watch.
As we say, we want to see all the mechanics. We want to see how it's working. The difference between this and your regular white dial, you're looking around like a $25,000 difference. So
that's crazy.
30 grand. But you can see why it's a gorgeous piece.
I'd wear one of them.
Paul George over here, he's rocking a Day 40. The difference between the last ones that we saw is this one has the factory diamond bezel and a factory diamond dial.
I love how they can tell.
The classic silhouette of the Rolex Presidential, all 18-karat solid yellow gold. Is the most meticulous and highest quality gem setting, and the most meticulous, highest quality diamonds that you could see. And those baguette hour markers are so gorgeous. When it comes from Rolex, when it's Rolex diamonds, people want to know that they have their warranty with Rolex. With Rolex, you get a 5-year warranty from the date of purchase on your Rolex paperwork.
That's like me with my Tudor. I bought my Tudor not second-hand. I bought it brand new from a reputable dealer, and I got a 5-year warranty with mine. And it just so happens that it's now 3 years because I've owned it for 2 years. But yeah, when it comes to a luxury watch, it definitely is true. Even no matter what, but it just surprised me because Tudor isn't exactly Rolex, it's a sister company, but I still got a 5-year warranty as well.
SGA, Shai Gilgeous,
just thought I'd let you know that.
It's rocking a AP 41mm two-tone. This is a 15.
See, I'm on the fence with these. I don't know about them.
You know, rose and white became such a hot thing in the last like
just a two-tone on the APs. I don't know. I'm trying to grow to it.
Okay, you're not gonna see too many people rock it.
Oh,
Michael Jordan.
There we go, Michael Jordan. Let's see what he's got.
I
might do a reaction video to Michael Jordan's watch collection. Apparently he's got some big heavy hitters.
Pieces to his own collection. And of course the GOAT has to wear one of the rarest pieces of all time.
Daytona?
He's wearing a 62-63 Rolex Daytona, one of the rarest.
I don't know if it's a blue dial, black or white though.
Daytona's hot. Anything Daytona is going for over retail. It's the best sports model Rolex makes. Over here we got Michael Jordan.
Is that the Panda?
Paul Newman, reference
Paul
6241. When I'm looking deep into it, it seems like he has this like sapphire crystal type of band.
That looks smart.
It would have to have been custom made. It's pretty crazy to do that on such an original piece like the Paul Newman, that vintage Daytona. I never heard of this being custom done, but comment down below what you know about this. I don't know too much what I'm looking at right now. This is a blue Sky Dweller. Everyone wants that blue face or the green face. It's cool to see MJ go from some of these crazy expensive timepieces to rocking something, you know, something that everyday.
So I am reacting to a video on this exact watch from a different YouTuber. I'm not sure about them. I don't know, because I feel like they're way too complicated for what Rolex makes, and having the month, the day, the second month and a GMT all in one, I just think it's too complicated and a lot of people don't know how to use them.
Casual wear. The Sky Dweller is a bigger case, and the Sky Dweller is one of the only Rolexes you actually spin the bezel on and you'll have different functionalities. And I believe there's only 9 watchmakers at Rolex that can make this piece. Hey GQ, it's your boy Moses.
I'm doing a reaction video to another YouTuber who's got one of them watches, and I'm actually going to be recording that right after this one. I put a post out on YouTube saying if you want me to do small 10-minute videos or under, or some videos that are 15-minute plus, or what you want, and the vote came through for a mix. So this is going to be one of them where it's going to be a bit more than 10 minutes long, but again, I am just experimenting, and anytime I put a vote out, I always like you to decide and give you a few choices, and so far that's the winning vote. But yeah, this will be getting uploaded about 10, half 10 at night, and then that way I'll be doing another video tomorrow, which is a bit of a hint to that Sky Dweller. I've got a video coming tomorrow that I've already pre-recorded, which is reacting to a very famous YouTuber slash producer. So keep a lookout for that. But I think Wednesday's video will be, it's going to be someone who swears quite a lot. So I'll just leave that with you. Hopefully you'll enjoy. Leave a like on this video. Subscribe if you're new, because we're trying to hit 500 subscribers. We're very close to it. And I will see you in tomorrow's video, which is going to come out at 10:30 tomorrow night, because this video is going up about 10, half 10 as well. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.